Hello my dear students, welcome back to our channel Deeksha Karnataka. So today I'm here with a very special session for your PU2 pre-boards. And what is this? This is your one session for all one marker. Yes, you heard me right. Basically what it means is if you watch this session and solve the questions I'm solving with you and meet together, then you can easily score out marks in MCQs in your pre-boards. That's it. Means first goal, the first hurdle is cleared. I know all of you are actually very good in 2 marker, 3 marker and 5 marker questions. The trouble comes in MCQs and I'm here to answer that. Means we are trying to get complete marks in MCQs, and that can be easily achieved by watching this session till the end. Why? I'll let you know right now. Because when you see what I've planned for you in this session, it's going to be a long session, but when you see what I've planned, you can easily be confident that yes sir, what you are saying is making sense. And if you have watched my sessions in FA2, in your midterms, you'll know I have delivered just that. Okay, means I have delivered in my MCQ sessions. You get out marks if you watch and practice it properly. Direct questions can be taken from here itself. Getting it? Okay, so I think we are ready what we are about to do. We understand what we are about to do. So if you are here for the first time, if you're joining me and watching me for the first time, do not forget to hit the subscribe button. Why sir? Because if you don't do that, if you're not regular in my classes, there are good amount of chance that you miss marks. Because that's how I teach and that's how the sessions will be going on our platform Deeksha Karnataka. So if you are here watching me for the first time, do not forget at any cost to subscribe the button. Okay, hit the subscribe button and keep the notification button always on, and do not miss out any of the lectures which is coming on our platform. They are very much researched, they are very much planned, and what will benefit you, we see all of that and then only we deliver that particular lecture. Okay, so a lot of energy goes behind coming with a session, so make sure that you are ready when we are giving you a class. And how can you get to know that? Join our WhatsApp community right now. The link for that will be given in the video's description. So go ahead, join the WhatsApp channel. So I think we are ready to start the session. Let us begin. So on that note, in the session today, what I have in the session today, so I have for all of you 100 plus 1 markers. I have 100 plus 1 markers. When I say 1 marker, I means I have taken in the MCQ format, but the same question can be asked in fill in the blanks also. So 100 plus 1 marker I have taken from how many chapters? From total of 12 chapters, sir. Total of 12 chapters. I have only excluded application of integrals from where MCQs don't come. Even LPPs I have taken. Okay, so I have only excluded what? AOI. Only AOI is not there. Only AOI is not there because from there is no question in the MCQ side. Okay, so I hope this is clear. 100 plus MCQs, 1 marker for 12 chapters except for the application of integrals. Can we start now? Yes sir. Question number 1 from ITF. Look at the question, give me the answer. Straight away, that easy. This particular problem is principal value branch of cot inverse of x. Why this easy sir? Because this is actually a PYQ. Your option is B. Write it and move on. How do we know that? It's of course, it's a memory based question. You don't have to solve it. It's a memory based question. So we get the answer, we move on. Next, principal value of cosec inverse of minus root 2. Principal value of cosec inverse of minus root 2. How do you solve this? Cosec inverse means the minus sign will come out. You'll have cosec inverse of root 2. This value is what? Pi by 4. Answer becomes minus pi by 4. Again, one more time, option A. For sine inverse, cosec inverse and tan inverse, if you have a minus sign inside, it simply comes out. For cos inverse, for sec inverse and your other one, which I forgot, cot inverse, it becomes pi minus cos inverse. I'll show you when the question comes on that. Moving on. The value of tan inverse here, the question comes over here. You have to solve this particular given expression. Okay, how do you solve it? Tan inverse of 1 will be what? Pi by 4. Cos inverse of minus 1 by 2. This becomes pi minus cos inverse of 1 by 2. This particular case, for the minus sign, it becomes simply sine inverse of 1 by 2, which is how much? Pi by 6. Pi by 6. Check here, we have pi by 4. We have plus pi minus, what is this value? Pi by 3 minus pi by 6. Check this out. This is 180, this is 90. First one is 60, this one is 30. This is going to be what? 90, and this is what? 180. What is the difference of those two? Sir, 90. It becomes pi by 2. When you add these two, you get the answer as 3 pi by 4. Answer is 3 pi by 4. Option B is correct. Getting it? This is the kind of question that will be expected in your inverse trigonometric function chapter. Sine of pi by 3 minus sine inverse of minus 1 by 2. How do you solve this particular problem? We can use over here this part first. I'll get this minus sign outside, it will become positive, so pi by 3 will keep over here, plus sine inverse of 1 by 2 is how much? How much is it? Pi by 6. Outside we have what? Sine. Sine of, what is this? 90 degrees. 60 plus 30, 90 degrees means 1. Option D. Tick, move on. Question number 4 is clear. Next. The value of tan inverse of 2 cos 2 sine inverse of 1 by 2. How do you solve it? Start from here. Sine inverse of 1 by 2. Pi by 6 into 2. Then you're going to put this cos over here. Wait. Cancels. Cos of pi by 3. 1 by 2. Then you're going to put here again 2. So put here. This 2 cancels. What do we have? 1. And the last we have tan inverse outside. Tan inverse of 1 is how much? Pi by 4. Option D. Option D. Can we move on now? Yes, sir. The principal value of sine inverse of sine 3 pi by 5. A very simple question right now. It is not part of the principal domain. Minus pi by 2 to pi by 2 is the principal domain. So the principal value branch. How do you solve it? Change it in the principal value branch. Sine of pi minus 2 pi by 5. What I've done? Simply I've written the angle once again as pi minus 2 pi by 5, which is how much? 3 pi by 5 only. Sine of pi minus theta is what? Which quadrant? It is going to be simply sine theta. Sine 2 pi by 5. Sine inverse of sine will be simply the angle. Answer is what? Option C. Question number 6. Option C is correct. Now, next, I have something for you. I'm going to let you know. Just give me 1 second. Let me solve this problem. Then I'll show you what I'm talking about. I have a surprise for all of you. And very important thing, announcement. We'll go to that after solving this particular problem. Cot inverse of 1 upon root of x square minus 1. Take x as, we want to solve this, I want this as cot, right? It means I want this as tan, right? I want this as tan. It means take x as sec square theta. So I get x square minus 1 as sec square minus 1. So tan square theta. So I get this root as tan theta. And once you put this over there 1 by tan, you get this as cot theta. And if you have cot inverse of cot theta, cot inverse of cot theta, you get this value as simply theta. And what is theta? From here you can check. You will get what? I've taken not sec square, no? I've taken sec theta, not sec square. My bad. There is already a x square over there. Sec theta. So I get over here theta as sec inverse. Answer is option C. Are you following it? Yes. Next, as I was talking about, so for all of you who are going to write KCET 2026, you must have the ABHYAS KCET test series in your arsenal, in your preparation, like whole resources, because this will help you to get real-time practice of the questions that comes in KCET. Okay, why is that? 2 reasons for it. First of all, you get 35 mock tests in that. 4 of are free and 31 is paid. When I say this, I mean basically over here there are total of 35 full length test and part test. Means you have combination of both. The subjects will be physics, chemistry, maths and biology. You have total of 4 subjects covered, PCMB. And not only that, you also get the PU2 part of chapter wise KCET PYQs. What's the meaning of this? It means whatever the PYQs that are there for the last 10 years, that is arranged, and you solve these and you get what? This is as a part of this. So last year when we launched ABHYAS, we didn't added this part, but we as a teacher know that how important the PYQs are, and you all practice PYQs, I know that, but writing PYQ test in the real-time examination condition. So yes, that is also there. You get real-time exam conditions and pattern. So that helps you write a like a mock KCET. Right? So not only mock test, mock KCET. Okay, like a sample paper of a KCET. When you do that, you become much clearer with the way exam expects from you, the questions type or the pattern of the examination, the timing constraint, everything will become much easier. So ABHYAS KCET is the one-point solution for everything, every worries that you have, whether it is question practice, time management, speed, working on the speed or accuracy, or to get the top college of Karnataka. This is the way to do it. ABHYAS KCET you must have, you must take. Okay, the price is only kept as 1499. online, you can all take the course right now, the ABHYAS test series right now. Moving on, the link for this will be given in the description of this video. I think already you must have been enrolled if you're watching me regularly. I have asked you guys since beginning itself, one of the most important session, you got to take it. Moving on. Cos inverse of 4x cube minus 3x equals to 3 cos inverse of x. How do you solve this question? So you take x as, of course, sir, cos theta. In this, what you're going to get this value of theta as? Check here. Theta will lie from where to where, sir? 0 to pi. Apply cos on this side. You'll get cos theta. You'll get over here this value as minus 1 and this value as 1. Cos 0 is 1. Cos pi is minus 1. Since cos is a decreasing function, the inequality changes. It's a decreasing function, right? The inequality changes. It decreases in the interval 0 to pi. It goes like this. Remember, cos goes like this. So decreases in that interval. That's why inequality reverses. First condition. What is the result going to be? If this is x as cos theta, means theta will be what? So cos inverse of x will be what? Theta. From here you get 3 theta. And this will lie from where to where? Again same thing, sir. 0 to pi. Divide everything by theta. You will get 0, theta and pi by 3. Now you apply cos theta. You get here cos theta. I'm taking over here, I've taken x as cos theta. That's my LHS part. I'm taking about now RHS. This will become what? Pi by 3 is 1 by 2. And this will be what? 1. Now if you combine these two together, check this out. This is what? Your x value, and this over here is also x value. So basically x lies from 1 by 2. Take the number line. 1 by 2 minus 1 and 1. First one says from here to here. Second one says from here to here. Your answer is what? 1 by 2 to 1. The intersection of both. So answer is what? 1 by 2 to 1, which is option number is B. And we can take inequality as at the same time. Like equality also. Answer is 8B. Good question. Please have a look. Ninth one. Now we are moving to the next chapter, which is relation and function. The first one is your PYQ. So I hope you understood the type of question that comes from the inverse trigonometric function chapter. And now we are moving to the relations and functions as well. The relation R in the set 1, 2, 3 given by R 1 to 2, 1. Straight away is a symmetric relation. It can never be transitive or anything else. Only symmetric. Option is B. Any problem? Not at all. Moving on. Both the empty relation and the inverse relation are called as trivial relation. So answer is, again, definition based question, trivial relation. Moving on, 11th one. A relation R in a set A if each element of A is related to every element. Definition of what? Universal relation. Answer is option B. This is a PYQ as well. I'm not giving you easy question on purpose. What is expected from you? That's what I'm giving you over here. Next one. 12th. Let R be the relation in the set N given by R equals to AB, A equals to B minus 2, and B is more than 6. So we have only two options. B is more than 6 means, okay, we have these three options, but difference should be only 2. Difference of A and B is 2. So option C is the only choice. Check here. The relation says that in the ordered pair AB, B has to be more than 6. So we have 8, 8, 7. Means options B, C, D is correct. Okay. Next, this says difference of A and B should be what? 2. We have only one case. 3 and 8 is 5, 6 and 8 is 2, 8 and 7 is 1. We can't take that. So I'm going to take what? Option C. Answer is correct. Moving on. 13th question. Consider the non-empty set consisting of a children in a family and the relation R. What is the relation? A is a brother of B. A is a brother of B. A is brother of B. Now B can be girl as well, right? If B is a girl child, let's say a female child, and this is a male child, then B will be sister of, this is correct, no? A is a brother of B and B will be sister of A, right? It means it cannot be symmetric. Symmetric, not possible. Think about what, okay, think about transitive now. So when I say A or B, it means A, excuse me, not R, right? A. Yeah, it means A is brother of B, right? Of B. And when I say B or C, it means B is brother of C. So basically A, B, C are siblings. If A is brother of B and B is brother of C means all of these are siblings only. and or they're children of the same family. So yes, they are brother sisters. So A is what? Male. B is also a male. What about C? We don't know. C can be both. C can be male or female both. Okay, it can be, the child can be male or female. Check here. So if A is brother of B and B is brother of C, it means that A will be a male, a brother of C. So it is true. So ARC holds good. ARC means, what is it? A is brother of C. This holds true means transitive will be correct. Transitive will be correct. So only option B is right. Transitive but not symmetric. Got it? Let's move on. 14th one. Let fn to n be defined as fx equals to x square. Choose the correct answer. Onto not possible, right? Because if I take root of 5, check here, your codomain is what? Natural, and your domain is also natural. It means domain is what? The domain is natural means I can take what? 5 also part of the natural number, put here in place of x. Sorry, yeah, in place of y actually. So right here x as root y, no? This is y means this is x square. So x will be root y. So if I take the codomain from here, let's say this natural number, and take 5 from here, not from the domain, my bad. Not from the domain. When I do that, what happens? Please check. So I get, if I take y as 5, the x will not be a natural number anymore. So this particular value will not be natural number anymore. It means this given a contradiction, so the domain becomes something which is not a natural number. So not possible. Domain has to be a natural number set. So it means this 5, if I take the mapping here, and this will be left out. So I'll have the mappings like this, but 5 will be left out in the codomain. So codomain and range will not be equal. Correct, na? This 5 is from where, bacha? This is from codomain. So in codomain set, and this is the domain set, 5 is what? Left out. Is 5 a natural number? Yes, but it is left out. And when something is left out in the codomain means the given relation is not, a given function is not a onto function. So not onto. What about 1 1? That will be there. If you take x1 is square, x2 is square, we have only natural number means we have only positive side. So if you take the root, you'll have to take what? x1 equals to x2. We won't have minus sign. It's only natural number set, right? Natural number set. So it'll be 1 1 but not onto. Answer is 1 1. Yes, onto no. So answer is C. 1 1 but not onto. Clear, right? Moving on. Let f z to z be defined as fx equals to x cube. Same condition will hold true, right? Over here also, right? It is an integer, can hold true because cube is always what? Always for a unique number, right? Correct, no? Cube values that you get will be always a unique value. Okay, so z will be true in that case. There is no problems with the sign over here because minus root 8 is what? Minus 2. Cube root of minus 8 is what? Minus 2. Both of these belongs to what? Integer set. I'm just giving an example over here. So since it is integers, not natural number, this is true. 1 1 is true. Okay, 1 1 is true. 1 1 is true. What about onto, sir? What about onto? Okay, for onto now, do we have something which is left out? Do we have something which is left out? Yeah, of course, many. If I take cube root of, let's say 4, do we have the value for this? This value is no more an integer. So if I take here in the codomain something as 4 and I take the mappings, 4 will be what? Left out. I'll have 4 left out. Since 4 is left, it means it is not, the codomain will be not equal to range, hence not onto. Not onto. Answer is what? 1 1 but not onto. Option C again. 1 1 but not onto. Moving on. Yes. Got it? Superb. Let A be 1 2 3 n, then the number of surjections to itself. Whenever the mapping is in bacha to itself, okay? A to A. And we know that the property is there that if it is 1 1, it'll also be onto. And if it is onto, it will also be 1 1. That's the property. If it is 1 1, it will be also onto means it will also be 1 1. That's the understanding. Means basically it will be a bijective function. And what is the number of bijections? That is going to be, sir, n factorial. Hence the answer will be B. I'll repeat. If the given mapping is done from A to A, means the set to itself, then if it is onto, it will become 1 1 also, and if it is 1 1, it will become onto as well. The combination is called as bijective, and number of bijection is given by n factorial. Answer is B. Is it clear? Please check. This is very important to understand, okay? Otherwise, if you start finding surjections will be difficult. It's a different formula itself, but only in this case you can find this easily as n factorial. Next is what? C and D, a chapter, the easiest of all, and a high-weighted chapter. You have to solve. There can be 3 questions from here, so let's start solving it. This is standard result actually. This is a trick. If you have a function as a sin x, b cos x, and they are looking for what? y2, will always be minus y. It will always be minus y. I will not solve it. Do one thing, find the second derivative. You'll get a cos x minus b sin x. Differentiate again, you'll get what? Minus a cos sin x and minus b cos x. You can take minus sign common, it will become simply minus y. y2 will always be minus y if you have a sin x and b cos x form. Next, question number 18. Previous ones I've given right answers. Yeah. The function f given by mod of x minus 1, continuous at x minus 1, x equals to 1. Right? Correct, no? Continuous at x equals to 1. But non-differentiable because of the corner point. This is a sharp corner, right? Here the slope is 1, here the slope is minus 1. They are not equal. Slope means derivative. Derivatives are not equal, hence it is non-differentiable. So continuous but not differentiable is option number B. Please check. 18th is B. Next, 19th. The number of points for which fx mod of x minus x plus 1 is not differentiable. We'll have 2 points, right? We'll have 1 from here equal to 0. From here we'll have minus 1. We have 2 critical points, means we'll have 2 corner points. So answer becomes what? 2. Answer becomes 2. We have the graph also, but why to do it? Understand? We'll see for a modulus how many critical points exist. From there we can find out the number of corner points, and that becomes basically number of point which is going to be non-differentiable points. Okay, moving on. Question number 20 now. Okay, sir. So yes, right now we have solved how many questions? 20 problems, and as I said, it's going to be a very interesting session. So stay with me. Do not get bored. It is a learning lecture, so it is difficult to be till the end. But bacha, if you are actually trying to make a difference in your preparation, you want to do good in pre-boards, then I'm here to help you. Just be with me till the end and solve all these questions with me. How can you do that? Pause the video, try from your side once, then look at the solutions what I give you, right? So first try to give a fair attempt from your own side. Question number 20 now. Derivative of sine inverse is given by, the formula is there, 1 upon whatever is in the root, whatever is in the values, so 1 minus that square. What is this going to be? X root x is nothing but x power 3 by 2, the whole square. X root x is what? X power 1 into x power 1 by 2. So x power sum of these two 1.5, so 3 by 2. Okay, chali. This is cancelled. So this is there, and now derivative of x root x also. So means what we'll have? Derivative of x power 3 by 2 also we have to take. Chain rule is there, right? Of course. Check here. We have 1 upon root of 1 minus x cube so far over here, and derivative of x power 3 by 2 will be what? 3 by 2, then x power 3 by 2 minus 1, no? So simply 1 by 2. So root x. So basically I have 3 by 2, 1 minus x cube, and over here it will become what? Root x. So 3 root x upon 2 times of 1 minus x cube. Option C is correct. No problem. I've written every single step. Just if you are not able to understand this, I have not tried to skip any of this. Okay, so you'll understand from this for sure. 21 now. Y equal to cos inverse of sin x. A very simple question, sir. Derivative of y is given by, for cos inverse, minus 1 upon the same root as sin inverse. So 1 minus x square. In this case, in place of x, we have sin x. So 1 minus sin square of x. Is it over, sir? No, we got to do the chain rule. First we did for cos inverse, now we're going to do for sin x. We'll have here cos x. So minus cos x upon 1 minus sin square is how much? Cos square. Root will become cos. Cancel. Answer is -1. Option D is correct. Option D is correct. Question number 21. Very simple. Next, 22. Sin inverse of x plus sin inverse of 1 minus x square. Okay. Differentiate then. No problem. We can convert in with the help of x also. No, we can write this as x as cos theta, and we can do like that. But why? We can do directly also. Okay. This will become 1 upon 1 minus x square, the first term, and for this you'll have plus 1 upon 1 minus, check here, square of this root. Is it over? No, we got to do the chain rule. So differentiate the root now. So you'll have 1 by 2 in this, and you'll have this root will come in the denominator. So this, and you'll have derivative of minus x square will come minus 2x. If you're not sure, I'll show you. Derivative of root x is what, bacha? This is nothing but 1 upon 2 root x. So if I take this as root x only, it will become what? 1 upon 2 root x. Now again, chain rule for minus x square will come minus 2x. Check. So this 2 and this 2 is cancelled. I have this as this root repeats 1 minus x square. There will be a minus sign from here. Check. And numerator will be what? Just x. If you square it up, this will be cancelled, right? And you'll have 1 minus of minus 1, 1 minus of 1 plus x square. So this will be cancelled. We have only root of x square, this outer root of x square. And over here we have root of 1 minus x square. Check this out. This will be cancelled, right? And we have over here 1 upon 1 minus x square in the root and 1 upon 1 minus x square in the root. Plus and minus cancelled. Answer is 0. Do review this question one more time if you are confused. Watch it again. Watch it again. Okay. Next. 23. Derivative of log 7, log of log x with the base 7, right? Differentiate this log first. You'll get what? You'll get what? This log will come over here. 1 by log x will come, and because of this base 7, you'll have ln 7. Excuse me, not x, ln 7. Yeah. ln 7, and now differentiate this log, you'll get one more time 1 by x. Check here, option is only one like this, option A. Option A. This is a PYQ as well, and we have seen this question many times. Next we are moving to the majestic, the challenging one that you all keep saying, integration. Here also we have 2 MCQs as per your latest blueprint, so don't worry. So the previous chapter had 3 MCQs. Okay, the high weightage chapters of your MCQs I side is 3 from C and D. I'll tell you 3 from C and D. We have AOD also, and we have vectors, and we have probability. These are 3, 3, 3. Becomes what total is 12, and we have 2 from integration. That is 14. Check. These are the 1 markers from these 4 chapters. 14 marks. Be intelligent. Pick. Okay, so make your 14 marks right away from here, and of course other you can easily score from there as well. Like matrices, there will be 1 or 2 questions. Determinant will be again 1 or 2 questions, like that. Let's remove this from here. Start with the question. This is a very simple one. Cosec inverse, sorry, cosec square and cosec into cot. So first will become what? Minus cot x, and this will become what? Minus cosec x plus c. Correct, na? Cosec square will become minus cot after integration, and cosec into cot will become cosec. Yeah. So answer is what? 24 is option C. 24 is option C. 25. Separated 2 by cos square will become 2 sec square x, and we have 3 sin x by cos x. Again, then we have one more cos. We get minus 3 tan x first, and we have one more cos, no? So secant x. Integrate, if you do that, you'll get here tan, 2 tan x and minus 3 sec x. Minus 3 sec x. From here you get 2 tan x, from there you get 3 sec x. I'm not doing anything. Formula based questions, memory based problems. There is nothing to solve in this particular question. Question number 25. This particular problem, a simplest of all the substitutions. Have a look. Let's take x cube as t, you'll get 3x square as dt by dx. Okay, you can write it over here, x square dx as dt by 3. This question becomes 1 by 3 integration e power t dt. So it becomes simply e power t by 3. What is t going to be? E power x cube by 3 plus c. So option A is correct. E power x cube by 3 plus c, option A is correct. Yes, moving on. 27. This question, again, one of the simplest substitutions. As I said, to solve the question in integration, learn all the basic formulas. First requirement. Second is learn the basic of substitutions. That's the most they can ask. Sometimes they ask by parts, but they'll also ask the easy by parts, not very difficult ones. We'll see. So take this x power 10 plus 10 power x as t, differentiate now. You'll get 10 times of x power 9. You'll get here 10 power x as it is, and you get ln 10 into dx as dt. As dt. Check. That's the numerator. So you'll have integration of dt by t. Answer is going to be ln t, ln of x power 10 plus 10 power x. Option D is correct. 28th one. Option D is correct. Have a look. 27th. 26th is given. 27th is T is correct. 28th one. Okay. 1 upon x minus root x. Looks difficult? Not at all. Just take root x common from here and you'll have the problem now. Root x minus 1. Okay, check. Now from here we have to use the substitution. Take bacha root x minus 1 as t. Differentiate now. For this you'll have derivative of root x is what? 1 by 2 root x over here times dx equals to dt. Take 2 on that side. We'll get dx upon root x as 2 times of dt. Check here. We have dx upon root x. This will become what? 2 dt upon t. What's the answer going to be? Answer will be simply 2 ln t, right? So 2 ln of root x minus 1. Yeah, that's option D, right? Problem? No. Please check. Watch it again. Try it from your side. Pause the video, think about it, and then try it from your side. You got to put some effort over here. Okay? Next question number 29. 1 upon x plus x log x is there. Let's do one thing. Let's take x common over here. I think this will make sense. 1 plus log x is left. Yeah, this is easy. One more time. Take 1 plus log x as t. Derivative will be what? This is 0. This is going to be 1 by x. Dx equals to dt. Check here. 1 by x dx. This becomes what? Dt upon t. So answer is log of 1 plus log x plus c. So which is what? Option C, I guess, right? Option C is correct, no? Log of 1 plus log x. T means 1 plus log x. So option C is correct. 29 is done. 30. Okay. Again a question of integration in the help of substitutions. I've taken a lot of questions in integration. I want the fear of integration to come out from all of you. That can happen only with the good amount of practice. That's why I've taken so many problems over here. Take 2 common. You get here 2x plus 1. Integration you keep outside. The 2 you keep outside. This as it is. X square plus x plus 1 dx. Now take this root, this value as t. Differentiate now. You get 2x plus 1 dx as dt. Check. Derivative of x square is what? 2x. X is going to be 1. Dx equals to dt. We have that combination over here. This becomes twice of root t dt. What is the integration of this? T power this is 1 by 2, no? So it becomes 3 by 2 by 3 by 2. This 2 will go up. You will have 4 by 3 and t power 3 by 2. Check here. 4 by 3. Only one option. T value was x square plus x plus 1. Check here. It means my option is A. This 2 will go up, right? So 4 by 3. 4 by 3. 30 is option A. 31. Cos x upon 1 plus sin x. A very simple question. A very, very simple question. Take 1 plus sin x as t. It becomes cos x dx as dt. That's the numerator. So integration of dt upon root t. So integration of t power minus 1 by 2 dt. Answer is what? t power 1 by 2 by 1 by 2 plus c. 2 will go up to 2 times of root t. Answer is 2 times of root t plus c. What is root t? 1 plus sin x. So answer is B. No problem. There should not be any problem. Okay. Easiest questions that I have taken over here based upon your basically PYQs, question banks, and your NCERT problems. Integrations. Okay. So no fear of integration anymore. Sin 2x cos 3x. Sin 2x cos 3x. How do you solve this problem? Sin a cos is there, right? I can write this as 1 by 2 sin of a plus b sin of 5x and plus sin of a minus b, so 2x minus 3x, right? So I get this as 1 by 2 we'll have sin 5x as it is. It will become sin of minus x, so it comes here minus outside sin x. What is this? Sin of minus x, right? Minus sign comes out, so minus sin x. Integrate now. Integrate these. We have 1 by 2 outside. Sin will become minus cos of 5x upon 5. This will be again minus sin minus of cos x, right? This will become plus, which is the answer? Option B, right? Option B is the answer. Formulas of trigonometric function is very important, what you learned in PU1 for the calculus end, okay? It's very, very important. The questions even in the 2 marker, 3 marker becomes difficult, or 5 marker, if you don't know the formulas that you've learned in PU1 of trigonometric functions. So ITF and trigonometric has to be taken as a tool when you're dealing with calculus. 32 is done. 33 now. Dx upon a square minus x square. This is the formula. Get 1 by 2a, a plus x upon a minus x. Sir, how can you take the answer? This particular question is a memory based question. Formula, if you know, answer is option A. If you don't know, remember the formula. This is again this property, e power x f of x minus f dash of x, sorry, plus over here, my bad. This is plus and this integration will be outside, no? Answer is given by what? E power x fx plus c. Compare now. This particular value is your fx and this is going to be what? F dash of x. So answer is what? E power x fx means e power x into 1 by x. So answer is option A. Option A. Here we go. Next, 35. 1 to root 3. Now we are moving into the world of definite integrals. Integration of 1 upon x square. 1 upon 1 plus x square is going to be tan inverse. Tan inverse of x. Excuse me. Yeah. Tan inverse of x from where to where? From 1 to root 3. When you put root 3, over here you get what? Pi by 3. When you put 1, you get pi by 4. 12. 4 pi minus 3 pi. Answer is pi by 12. Option D is correct. Simple calculations. Done. 36 now. 0 to pi by 4 tan of x. What is the integration of tan of x? Yes, formula has to remember. Log of secant x. From where to where? 0 to pi by 4. Put pi by 4 over here. You get log of sec pi by 4 is how much? Cos pi by 4 is 1 by root 2. So log of root 2. And when you put for the lower limit minus sign ke saath log. Sec 0 is what? 1. So log of 1. Log of 1 is how much? 0. Log of root 2 becomes what? Either 1 by 2 log 2 or simply log of root 2. Check the option that is there. We have the first one. Option B. 36 is option B, log root 2. Okay? 37. What is this? If you have an integration from where to where, property based, minus a to a, f of x dx, and if fx is odd function, what is the answer? 0. How it is odd, sir? Check. Put in the sign x, put it as minus x whole power 7. You get this as minus sine of x whole power 7. Power is odd means so there will be negative sign only. Sine of 7x will be negative sign only. So it's an odd function. Answer is C. Check. What about this? So x power 17 is, sir, odd function, and cos power 4x, sir, is a even function. So even into odd will become what? Odd only. So minus a to a, odd function. Option C is correct. Move on. I'm doing all the varieties which is possible to get those 2 marks from integration. You have to get these 2 marks if you're looking to get out in MCQs, which is very, very important, bacha. Okay. Next, 39. Sin power 5 cos power 4. Sin power 5 cos power 4. Same combination. This is what? Even. And this is what? Odd. Product is even. Answer is C. Yes. Now, I have told you all anyway, okay, if you are writing KCET, take ABHYAS test series right now. There are how many questions? Papers? 35 mock test, which has both FLTs, the full length test, and the part test in it. You get total of PCMB covered, and you also get the test of chapter wise KCET PYQ test for the last 10 years. Okay, so get that at a price of 1499. If you've not taken right now, take it right away. If you're writing KCET, this is going to be a must have test series for preparation, for solving different type of questions, which is only KCET related, nothing extra is there. Okay, so well researched, 25 years plus experience of Deeksha in KCET comes with this ABHYAS KCET. Okay, so be assured that when you take this test series, this is going to be the most vital source for your preparation of your KCET 2026. Moving on. 40, question number 40, what is that, bacha? X cube minus x square plus x plus 1. Okay, this is very simple. Take x square common from here. How can you say that, sir? Because I have x minus 1 and I have same thing x minus 1 over here also. So I get x minus 1 plus, take 1 common, x minus 1 divided by x minus 1. So cancel. What I have? X square plus 1. Now you integrate. What is the answer? X cube by 3 plus x. Option B is correct. That easy question. Yeah. Moving on. Now we have 4x cube minus 3 by x power 4. We got to integrate this. No, we don't have to. What is this, sir? D of fx equals to 4x cube minus 3x power 4. And I can take this dx over here, right? And if I integrate on both sides, check this out. I'll get this as f of x. This will become f of x. And over here I'll get what? X power 4 by 4 into 4. And over here we'll have 3 times of x power minus 3 upon minus 3 plus c. Because 1 by x power 4 means what? X power minus 4. Integrate this, x power minus 3 upon minus 3. This is cancelled, bacha. So we have 4 also cancelled. So x power 4 plus 1 upon x cube plus c. This is f of x. They are also saying that f of 2 is 0. They wanted to find the value of c as well. So put f of 2. This is 0 over here, and you get this as 2 power 4 and over 1 upon 2 power 3 plus c. Check here. 16 plus 1 by 9 c. Cross multiply 16 into 9 will be what? 128 plus 1 by 9. We have over here, sorry, not 9. 2 cube is there, no? My bad. 16 into 8 is 128. No, not 9. Yeah. In my mind, I was thinking 8 and writing. Okay. So yeah, 128 plus 129. So we get what here? This is 0. This becomes minus 129 by 8 equals to c. So if you're writing fx, just replace this c value by minus 129 by 8. X power 4, 1 by x cube. Yeah, option A is correct. 41, option A is correct. Good question. Not a PYQ, but good question. Next. 42. Okay, this is a beautiful problem. Just take this over here like this. 1 upon e power x plus e power minus x is there. Multiply it with e power x and e power x. You get here e power x and you'll have e power 2x, because if you multiply this and this, you'll get e power 2x. And if you multiply these two, you'll get plus 1. Right? Yes. This becomes what? E power x, write it like this, 1 plus e power x the whole square. I can write e power 2x as e power x the square. integrate with dx. Check. If you take in this integration e power x as t, you'll get e power x dx as dt. So you get here integration of dt upon 1 plus t square. That's nothing but tan inverse of t plus c. Tan inverse of e power x plus c. Option A is correct. Good question. Very good question. Okay, moving on. 43. Integrate. This is very simple. We have 1 over here in the numerator. Write 1 as sin square x plus cos square x divided by sin square x into cos square x. Separate the terms like this and the other term. We'll get sin square cancelled. You'll have 1 upon cos square. Separate these two. You'll get cos square cancelled. You'll have 1 upon sin square x. Correct, no? What is this? Sec square x plus cosec square x. Integrate both of these. Tan of x minus cot of x plus c. Minus is there. Option B. Option B. 43 is option B. Have a look. Next word, 44. Sin square x upon 1 plus cos x integration. This is a PYQ as well. Sin square can be written as 1 minus cos square x divided by 1 plus cos x. Integrate. What is this going to be? 1 minus cos x and 1 plus cos x upon 1 plus cos x. Integrate. Cancel. Integration of 1 minus cos x. So x minus sin x plus c. Integration of 1 is x. Cos x integration is sin x. So x minus sin x plus c is the answer. Option A. I understand if I'm going faster, it's okay. Okay, you can watch the session again, you can watch the questions again, but the point is to solve these 100 questions and save time as well. Okay, if you know, these questions are very easier type. MCQs are not difficult. As I keep saying, if you know all the chapters, if you can solve a 5 marker from a chapter, it means you can solve any MCQ from the chapter. Reason is very simple, that MCQs are based upon the simpler concept of every single chapter. So NCERT, if you know properly, you can solve any MCQ. Listen to me, if you know NCERT properly, you can solve any MCQ in your PU2 board examination, even in preparatory. So understand this very clearly. Answer is 44A. Okay, got it? So the pace is okay. If you're feeling uncomfortable, it's okay. You can just take some more time. Pause the videos, attempt it once, see why you're going wrong, and then watch my correct approach to solve the answers. Cos 2x, sin x plus cos x. Cos 2x formula we have cos square x minus sin square x. Now if you might be thinking that, sir, how can you take this approach directly? I don't know how to take this. Because you can see here, the denominator has sin x plus cos x. First hint. Second hint, every question has either log of x, log of sin x plus cos x, or the 1 by t square form. So basically, something I have to get the numerator also has sin x plus cos x only. Getting it? So for that, the cos 2x formula has only one in which has both sin and cos square minus sin square. Luckily, that is a formula. Cos x minus sin x upon cos x plus sin x divided by sin x plus cos x the whole square dx. This will cancel one of the squares over here. Sin x plus cos x and sin x plus cos x the whole square is there. I can cancel one of them out. Check. Now in this, take sin x plus cos x as t. Differentiate. You'll have sin x as cos x. And derivative of cos will become what? Minus sin x with dx as dt. This into this. Cos x minus sin x into dx will be dt. Check here. dt upon, what is this? Only sin x plus cos x is left, so t. What is the answer? Log of t plus c. Log of sin x plus cos x. Option is P. As simple as that. Question number 46 now. X e power x dx. X e power x dx. As I said, sometime they might ask you question in by parts also. So with a lot of practice, we know that this is a straightforward, this integration is given by e power x, x minus 1. From where to where? From 0 to 1. That's the answer directly. But for you guys, I'm going to solve it again anyway. Integrate this. Preference order is islet. Algebra has the preference over the exponential, so keep x as it is. Integrate e power x minus derivative of x is 1. Integrate e power x dx one more time with integration. I get x e power x minus integration of e power x again will be e power x. Okay, and this is my from where to where? 0 to 1. Okay, now try putting 1 first in the upper limit. You get 1 into e power 1, so simply e, and e power 1 will be minus e, is it? When you put 1 into e power 1 is e minus e. Okay, and when you put 0 for the lower limit, put 0, you'll get over here 0 into e power 0 is going to be 0, and you'll have over here minus e power 0, right? This is cancelled, and I have over here minus of 1, minus 1 actually. E power 0 is 1, no? So minus 1. Answer will be plus 1. So option B is correct. You can get this directly from here also, taking e power x common, but I have done it like this just to explain you from the basics. 47. fx 0 to x t sin t. Oh, this is an easy question. We're looking for derivative over here. So differentiate this. If you differentiate this, you'll remove the integration. It'll remain as t sin t, but the variable is what? 0 to x, right? So it'll become what? X sin x. What is this principle of derivative, no? So x sin x. X sin x. Option B is correct. Please check. I'm looking for differentiation, right? You can differentiate the integral. That'll be cancelled, but the value changes from x to 0. So you're going to keep the variable as x instead of t. Next, 48. Now we are moving to the matrices. Okay, sir. So far we have covered integration, continuity and differentiability, ITF, and relation and function. The 4 chapters are covered. Now we are moving to the 5th chapter, matrices. X is a matrix of the order 2 cross n. X is the order 2 cross n. Z is a matrix of the order 2 cross p. They're saying that 2x minus 5z we're looking for that order, means they have to be what? Of the same order. To subtract or add any two matrices, they must have the same order. So basically x and 2 cross p has to be the same. So 2 cross n should be equal to 2 cross p. So p and n should be equal, or basically 2x minus 5z both have to be what? Of the order what? Of the order either 2 cross n, either this or this. Option is check. P cross 2 is no, 2 cross n is yes. Answer is B. Done. Clear? Moving on. For matrices A and B, AB is 0. Then A is 0 or B is 0. Not necessarily. We can take the product of two matrices to be 0 even they are non-zero matrices. That's a property, right? Because when you multiply two matrices, what happens? You add the elements after taking multiplications, right? So sometimes it will be positive and negative can end up getting 0 as well. So product of two matrices can be 0 even though they are not a zero matrix. Means for two non-zero matrix, this can be 0. It is true. It means it is not necessarily that A and B should be 0. 49 is option C. Definition based question. This also is definition based question, memory based problem. 50. A alpha, A beta, gamma alpha. A square is I. Let's find A square first. We'll have here alpha, beta, gamma minus alpha. Same thing. Alpha, beta, gamma minus alpha. Cross multiply. Sorry, multiply these two. Row to column alpha square, beta alpha, alpha square. Then we have plus beta alpha, beta gamma, alpha square, beta gamma, the first term. Okay, check here, we are everywhere having alpha square, beta gamma, right? So don't worry about the terms at these places, because if this is equal to what? I, it will be what? 1 0 0 1. I'm not finding the second, third, fourth term. Second, third, fourth term I'm not finding. So this term will be equal to what? 1, right? Because that's equals to given as entity matrix. So basically I'm getting here alpha square beta gamma equals to 1. Take both the terms on this side. We get 0 equals to 1 minus alpha square minus beta gamma, and we have the option C. Check. Simple question. Use logic and what is required. Don't do it entirely to waste time. 50 is option C. If A is a square matrix, then okay, A square is given as A, means we have to do the expansion of this. So we'll have here, check this out, I cube. Question number 51. They have given A square as A and they are asking for the value of cube of AI plus A minus 7A. We'll do the expansion. Over here we'll get I cube plus is there, means we'll get A cube, and we'll get here plus 3I square A and plus 3A square I minus 7A, right? So I plus A square into A. So A square into A, and we'll have here 3, I square is going to be simply I only, and what will have A, so this is A going to be, and this will become simply A again, and I minus 7A. Check this out. We have here I, this will become A into A plus 3A plus 3A minus 7A. Okay, now check here, this is going to be A square, so have the value again as A only. So A plus 6A minus 7A. Check this out. 6A plus A, 7A. So all cancelled. Answer is coming as I. Option D is correct. It's 51. Option D is correct. 52 now. Okay. Okay. A plus A transpose is I. Find the A transpose first. We'll have here cos alpha as it is. This will become what? Sign will come over here, plus 1. This will go over this, right? This will come over here, so minus sin alpha. Transpose I'm taking. This is cos alpha. Find A plus A transpose. You'll get cos plus cos as 2 cos alpha. This will be 0. Sin and minus sin. Minus sin and sin again 0. And this will be again 2 cos alpha. This is equals to what? This thing identity matrix. So 1, 0, 0, 1. Which means 2 cos alpha is 1, which means cos alpha is 1 by 2, which means alpha is pi by 3. Option D is correct. A very simple problem. 52, D is correct. The kind of question that comes for MCQs of matrices are like these only. Few of these are your PYQs as well. A and B are matrices of the order m cross n, n cross n. Let's write that. A is what? M cross n, and B is what? N cross n. Okay, which is true. So AB is defined, we can multiply these two, so AB is defined. Now with AB the options are, okay, BA is not defined, because if you go BA, no, then N and M will come, so BA is not possible, so that is gone. Now A square is not possible, because this is going to be M cross N, right? Yeah, B square is possible. B square is possible, because to multiply B into B, you should have what? When you multiply B into B, you should have what? N cross N and N cross N, which is equal. When you do that with A, no, you will not get that right. Okay, so B square is possible. So AB and B square, answer is option D. What's the rule of multiplication of matrices? The number of columns in the first one should be equal to number of rows in the second one. Okay, D is right choice. 54. Determinants now. Okay, 6th chapter. They have given A value, then they're saying what? Determinant is what? Find the determinant now. They're asking the range of determinant. With 1 we get 1 plus sine square. Correct? No? 1 into 1 and minus sine square will become plus sine square. With minus sign, what we are getting? The second term. Minus sign and plus sign. Am I right? Just cross check. Minus sign and plus sign. That's correct. The last one with plus 1. I get sine square plus 1. Cross check. Minus sign into minus sign is sine square, and minus 1 will become plus 1 after subtraction. This is cancelled, so this whole thing is 0. I get 1 plus sine square, 1 plus sine square becomes 2 plus 2 sine square theta. Correct now? Or basically 2 times of 1 plus sine square theta, my bad. Okay. Now this is my determinant of A. check. Determinant of A, minimum value and maximum value. Minimum value will be there when sign is 0. Correct, na? Because anything else you put, it will become positive value, so it will become more, right? So signs, when this is 0, it will be 1 plus 0, as 1 into 2 will be 2. The minimum value. Maximum value will be there when it is 1, because sign cannot get more than that. So it will become 1 plus 1. So 2 into 2 is 4. So the range of determinant is what? 2 to 4, close intervals. Option D is correct. Close intervals, not open. Good question. Not a PYQ, but a good question. Okay. So as I said, for all of you, I keep reminding you all over and over again, if you are serious to prepare for KCET, take ABHYAS test series right now. It has how much? 35. It has 35 mock test, and of course it has chapter wise KCET PYQ test as well. For the subjects PCMB at the price 1499. Do not ignore it if you are seriously preparing for KCET. Going to be one of the best weapon if you want to face CET examination, okay, and if you want to actually conquer it with a great result. Okay, do not ignore the ABHYAS KCET, bacha, because you understand that, no, when I say something or whatever I've done on our channel Deeksha Karnataka, I have done for the benefit of all of you, right? Whatever you needed, I have delivered that. Whatever I could have done, the best from my side, I've done that. So if I'm telling that this is going to be very, very helpful, do not think otherwise. There's no other reason behind it. We want for you to get a good result. That's the only outcome out of this ABHYAS test. Nothing else. Okay. The price is 1499. Take the ABHYAS test series right now. If A is matrix of order 3 such that A adjoint A is 10i, the property is there. A adjoint A, determinant of A into I. It means, excuse me, determinant of A will be what? 10. Correct, no? Property of this also is there. Determinant of A power n minus 1. What is n? The order. So 10 power 3 minus 1 is what? 2. Answer is what? 100. 3 minus 1. Answer is 10 square, so 100. Next. 55 is also done. The questions in determinant are first chances of them to come is on properties of determinant. Okay. Then they can ask you solving or something like that. Otherwise, first preference is given to the properties of this chapter. Next, in the square matrix A, and they can also ask you skew symmetric and symmetric matrices questions. Very important. In the square matrix A, sum of product of elements, so A, I, J with of a row or a column with cofactors of corresponding elements of any other row. Okay, they're saying other row. Not possible. Same row means there will be determinant. Other row means simply 0. Answer is 0. They're saying that A11 with capital A12. We can't do that. Okay, we got to keep the same row and same column. Next, this is a PYQ and it is based upon sum of the product of elements of the row. So A11, let's say, with their corresponding cofactors, means A11, A11, A12, A12, A13, A13. This is given by what? Determinant of the matrix A. This will be given by determinant of A. Option B is the right choice. Got it? The difference in the two questions, 56 and 57. If you don't have the same cofactors of the corresponding cofactors, answer is 0. Otherwise, answer is the determinant of A. 58. Singular matrix means this will be 0. Find it out. Across 1, you'll get minus 1, so minus 2. Minus 1, so minus 2. Across minus 2, you check now. You'll get minus 1, minus 2, so minus 3. And across plus x, you check now. You get 1 minus 2. And this should be equal to what? 0. I get here what? Minus 2 plus 6. And we get here minus 2x is 0, right? No, minus 2x, minus x. My bad. Minus x. How come? 1 minus 2 is minus 1, no? So minus x only. Move this over this side and we get here plus 4 equals to x. D is correct. 6 minus 2 is 4. X goes over there, becomes plus x. Answer is T. 59. 4 lambda minus 3 inverse exists. It means this has to be what? A non-zero value, it has to be a non-singular matrix, right? So find that this value I can find across this particular only, the first column, because we have one zero element over there. Find it across this. So 4 times of, you'll get 6 minus 5. Across 0 you have nothing. Then across 1, so it will be minus 0 plus 1. You'll have 5 lambda minus 6. So 5 lambda minus 6 will become plus 6. This should be equal to, not equal to 0, I guess. Yeah. What is this? 4, no? 4 plus 5 lambda plus 6 is not equal to 0. I get 5 lambda plus 10, not equal to 0. So I get 5 lambda is not equal to minus 10. I get lambda is not equal to minus 2. Option C is correct. 59. Option C is correct. Yes? Okay. 60 now. A square minus 4a plus I is equal to 0. Find the inverse of a for this equation. Very simple, sir. Take I over here and everything on the other side. 4a minus a square. Why I? Because I can multiply with a inverse now. So a inverse I equals to 4 times of, 1 second. A inverse I equals to 4 times of a inverse a and a inverse a square. This will become simply a inverse. This will become simply 4i minus a inverse a will be I. So simply a is left. One of the a will be cancelled, right? We have a square over there. 4i minus a. Option D. Okay. A inverse of a is I. Please understand that. 61. If a is this, then what is the value of 2 power a? The property is there. 2 power n determinant of a. What is n going to be? 2. Order is 2, right? So 2 power 2 determinant of a. So 4 times of determinant of a is what? 4 minus 6. Correct, no? 4 into 1, 3 into 2 is 6. So 4 into minus 2. Answer is what? Minus 8. Check. As I said, property based questions are more likely to come from the determinant chapter. Next. If A is an invertible matrix of order 2, then determinant of A inverse is what? Again a property based question. This becomes 1 upon determinant of A. Property is this. This is the property I'm talking about. 62 is B. 63. Inverse of the matrix. Inverse of this. So first find the determinant. I'll have 12 minus 12. 0. Means does not exist. It is a singular matrix. If this is singular matrix means inverse will not exist only. 64 is going to be chapter on probability. Let's solve these questions. A and B are two events such that A is subset of B. What it means? Somewhere over here the sample space, this is your A inside and B is outside. Okay? Means intersection of A with B will be what? Simply A. Got it? Alright, sir. We have AB. So I find this value. P of AB is given by P of A intersection B upon PB. That is as this will become what? PA. Right? PA upon PB. Right? Now I can take this PB over here and this over there. So I'll get the value of PB as what? P of A upon P of A conditional probability with B. P of A conditional probability with B. Now we know that PB is any probability which will be more than 0 and less than 1. Not 0 actually. You have to keep the sign over here not equal to. Set that not equal to 0. So more than 0 and less than 1. Okay. In that case what will happen? Think about it. What will happen? I can write the value of PB from here. PA upon PA conditional with P less than 1. I can take only less than 1 because this is going to be 0, right? I can just take the right hand side part, cross multiply. I'll get this P of A value as it is less than P of A conditional B because I'm multiplying this with 1. This is not a negative value, so I can multiply If it is negative means then I have to change the inequality. But probability is never negative. So I can multiply over here. I'll get P of A conditional probability more than P of A, option C. P of A conditional B is more than P of A, option C. What did I do? Nothing. Just wrote the P of AB. Intersection becomes A. I wrote that. Find the value of PB. PB is a probability, means will be between 0 and 1. Use the inequality to get the result. Option C. If you know the logic, you don't have to solve it to get the result. You can do it quickly. Whichever is inside will be lesser actually. If it's over here A, the smaller one will be lesser over here. Moving on. 65. P of AB is more than P of A. P of AB is more than P of A. Write it over here. P of A intersection B upon PB is more than P of A. I've written this part over here. Check. Let's switch the sides. This over here and this goes over this. So I get P of A B upon P of A is more than P of B. This becomes what? PBA is more than PB. Option C again. If you know the previous property, same can be hold over here. Check here, same property. The property, okay, 65 will be, and 64 is both are the properties. Answer is option C. Getting it? Good questions. Hots. Next, 66. A and B are two independent events. Then probability of occurrence of at least one. At least one means what? Either A or B. At least means means what? A or B. Okay. So A union B is given by what? 1 minus P of A dash B dash. Correct? No? Remember, P of A dash B dash, I've written this a lot of times. P of A dash with B dash is given as 1 minus P of A union B. This is a property also. I'm finding in this case this value. I get 1 minus P of A dash intersection B dash. These are given as independent events. So occurrence and non-occurrence both are independent. So P of A dash into P of B dash, option is C. Option is C. Good question. Probability problems are difficult in nature. They're not easy in nature because the simple number logic will not apply to this. You have to think a little bit about the conditions that is there or the properties that you have learned in the chapters. What is there? Bayes theorem, conditional probability, independent events, and we have one more, total probability with samples or a partition of a sample space. Okay. Probability of solving a specific problem independently by A and B are 1 and 2, 1 by 2 and 1 by 3. Means if A solves is 1 by 2, B solves, probability is 1 by 3. If both try to solve it, the problem independently, probability that exactly one of them solves. Means when A solves, B does not solve, and when B solves, so when B solves, A does not solve. Excuse me, B solves, no, A does not solve. They are both independent events. They mentioned that. This will become what? P of A into P of B dash plus P of A dash into P of B. Okay, we have the values of P of A is what? 1 by 2. What is going to be P of B dash? 1 minus 1 by 3, so 2 by 3. Right, no? If P of B is 1 by 3 means P of B dash will be 2 by 3 and P of A dash will be what? 1 by 2. Check here, same thing, 1 by 2 into P of B, 1 by 3. LCM is what? 6 only. 2 plus 1. Answer is 3 by 6. So 1 by 2. Option is D. Good question. This is an easy one. Have a look. Easy one. 68. A man is known to speak truth 3 out of 4 times. He throws a die and reports that it is a 6. I'm looking to get chances of getting a 6. Probability of getting a 6 will be what? 1 by 6. And not getting a 6 will be what? 5 by 6. Okay? They're saying that he reports and it's actually a 6. The probability that it is actually a 6 means he reports that it is a 6 and it's actually a 6. So they're asking us that he reports and it actually is a 6. What's the value of this? Correct, no? He reports something. He speaks something, and whatever he speaks is actually a number 6. We are looking for that condition, means he's telling the truth. Okay, so we'll go about this. PRS first. What is the meaning of it? Means he gets a 6 and reports a 6. He gets a 6. Listen to me, get into psychology. He gets a 6 and then he says he gets a 6. The condition is he's telling the truth. Listen to me. He gets a 6 and he says he's getting a 6. Means he's telling the truth. 3 out of 4 times. He does not get a 6 but tells it is a 6. He does not get a 6 but tells it is a 6. What is this going to be? The condition of speaking or telling a lie. 1 by 4. Now apply the Bayes theorem. Okay, intersection of S and R. So we'll have here conditional probability applied this PRS into P of S upon total probability. So RS into P of S plus RS dash into P of S dash. Listen to me. I'll explain this Bayes theorem again. This is the intersection of R and S. How you get this? From the conditional probability. This is the intersection of R and S. This is the intersection of R and S dash. Okay, total probability. Values you have now. 3 by 4 into P of S is how much? 1 by 6. Same thing comes over here. P of RS dash is 1 by 4. And what is P of S dash? 5 by 6. Check carefully. Over here. 4, 6, 24. Here also same thing. So cancels. Cancels. What is left now? Numerator has only 3 left. Denominator I have 3 plus 5. Answer is 3 by 8. Answer is 3 by 8. Option C. Got it? 3 by 8. Option C. Please check. Next is AOD. 7 chapters are done. The rate of change of area of circle with respect to its radius. Here also 3 questions comes. Okay, so very important. They're saying rate of change with radius. They're asking what? dA with dr. I'll get here 2 pi r. Derivative of pi r square, right? Derivative of pi r square will be what? 2 pi r. 2 into pi. What is r value? 3. So we have 3 over here. So 6 pi. Answer will be option A. Answer is option A. Moving on. A stone is dropped into a quiet lake. Okay. Waves move at a circle, in a circle at a speed of. Circle is moving like this. This. It means the radius is increasing at a speed of 4 centimeter per second. At the instant when the radius is given as 10. When the radius is 10. What is the rate of change of area? dA by dt. Differentiate. You'll have 2 pi r, derivative of pi r square, into dr by dt. Chain rule. Previous case we had dA by dr. That's why there was no dr by dt. Over here dr by dt because we have dA by dt. The values are known now. 2 into pi into 10 into 4. 4 to the 8 into 10. 80 pi centimeter square per second. Rate of change of area with time. Simple problem. Got it? Next. The interval in which the given function is increasing in nature. What is this? Straight line. What happens to this with a positive slope? Always increasing. Means x is 0, 17 and y is 0 by 17 by 3. This is the curve, right? X is 0, going to be what? 17. When y is 0 is going to be minus 17 by 3. It's increasing all the time. Increasing all the time means the entire interval. If you want, you can differentiate and check as well. Derivative will be what? 3, which is more than 0 for what value? For all the real values. What is all real value? Negative infinity to positive infinity. The interval in which the fx is 2x square minus 3x is increasing. Increasing we are looking for. First thing is to find the critical points. So 4x minus 3 put it equal to 0. I get x value as 3 by 4. After you get this, the number line. Negative infinity, positive infinity, the value is 3 by 4 over here. Check the coefficient of x. We have the value as plus 4 means positive. Plus here plus, put here plus and minus. I'm looking for increasing in nature. This represents derivative of x is more than 0, means this is the case of increasing function. This is the case of increasing function. Hence, what is the interval? This one over here. 3/4 to infinity. Open, close. In this case, there is no close interval, so I'm going to go with A. What if there was a close interval, sir? Then I will have to take that one. If I had this and close interval both, let's say if I have this one and I also had 3/4 to infinity closed and open here, I'll take this one as the right answer, because they're saying that increasing, they're not talking about strictly increasing. But if they had the word over here strictly written over here, then we have to choose the option A. Getting my point? So the right answer is 3/4 to infinity, but in this case they are talking about, there's no option like that, so we move with the option A, but usually the answer will be 3/4 to infinity, 3/4 close for increasing in cases. If you have strictly increasing, then open interval. Clear? Whatever questions can come, that's why giving you the understanding. Next, the interval in which fx is log x, fx log x is increasing in, log x, right? This is the log x graph. It's always increasing in the interval 0 to infinity. It doesn't go behind this, so always increasing in nature. Option C. Okay. We are not talking about the value of a less than 1 and more than 0. This is not we're talking about. We're talking about only the case of a more than 1. Okay. So 0 to infinity. The minimum value of mod of x is 0. Mod of x. This is the graph, right? Mod of x, 0. Problem? No. The maximum value of f of x equals to this, maximum value of this, maximum value of this, maximum value. This is what? A negative value. Means anything which is not 0 will reduce the whole thing. This whole thing is a negative value. Plus 10 is there. Means when it is 0, I'll have the maximum value. So 10. Anything else you put over here instead of in the place of 0, it will become reduced than 10 or less than 10. So maximum value will be what? 10. Logic. More than everything else. In second derivative test, if f dash of c is 0, f double dash of c is more than 0. Local maxima. Local minima, sorry. Double dash is more than 0, no? So local minima. Option B is correct. C is the critical point and double dash at the critical point is positive, means local minima. Answer is D. The minimum value of the function given by fx equals to x. Fx equals to x. Interval is what? 0 open is there. Not possible. There is no minimum value. Because the lower limit is what? Open. Does not exist. Okay, we cannot say x equals to 0. If you say this, it's wrong. This whole thing is wrong. X is not equal to 0. Okay, that's why it is not existing in nature. Next is your vector algebra. Let's look at the questions over here. We have two vectors given like this are equal in nature, means the components will be equal. So x is 2, y is 2 and z is 1. So 2 to 1 is the answer, which is nothing but option C. Okay, comparing the two vectors, the components will be equal in nature. The vector joining the points this and this from P to Q. I'm looking for vector PQ, right? So we have to do minus 1 minus 2 will be minus 3i cap, minus 2 minus 3 will be minus 5j cap and minus 4k cap. Directed lines concept. So we have option D is the answer, or option B actually. Option B is correct. Option B is correct. Next. 80th, the value of lambda for which the vectors are collinear in nature. Collinear means we're gonna go like this: 2 upon minus 4 equals to minus 3 upon lambda. Cross check here. 2 2s are 4. I get here. This is going to be lambda equals to minus 2 into minus 3, which is how much? 6. So option is B. 80th option is B. Next, question number 81. A dot B is equals to mod of A into mod of B. Simplifying this, A dot product. So mod of A into mod of B into cos theta equals to mod of A into mod of B. Negative sign. I get cos theta is equals to -1, theta is equals to pi. Option C. Theta is equals to pi. Option C. Next, 82. A dot A is 0, A dot B is 0. Then B is equals to what? A dot A is 0. It becomes A square cos theta is 0. From here you can know that cos 0 will come, right? So A square cos of 0 will come. It means that A square into 1 will be 0. From here what I get? A square is 0. It means that A is actually 0. In that case, if I have A dot B means AB cos some angle alpha as 0, it means that if this is 0 means A itself is 0, right? It means this whole thing will be 0. So B can be any vector. B can be any vector. Clear? I solved the first one, got A as 0. Use it over here. B can be anything because A is 0 means the product will be 0 only. 83. Projection vector of A on B. Projection vector of A on B is given as, it's a formula, right? Option B, A dot B upon mod of B. It's a formula. So direct memory based question. 84th now. The unit vector in the direction of the vector this. Okay, very simple. I'm looking for A cap. So write the same thing, I plus J plus 2K cap divided by modulus of this. So 1 plus 1 plus 4. 4 plus 2 is 6. So option is A. Answer is option A. It's a PYQ as well, you can see. Next is the LPP. So we are done with, I think, almost 9 chapters now. We have LPP, DE and 3D left, right? LPP, DE and 3D. Differential equation and 3D geometry. Let's continue from LPP. Every point of feasible region is called as feasible solution. Option C. The maximum minimum is called as optimal solution. This is called as feasible solution. Option C is a right choice. The feasible region in LPP is always convex. Property based question, okay? The definition based question, not property. Convex. It can be both bounded and unbounded, right? But it will be convex in nature. So either like bounded, we can have any kind of figure like this, or it will be unbounded, but it will be a convex side. It will not have a concave region. Okay, means angle will never be more than 180. Okay, check. Great. Corner points of feasible region is given. Okay, this is a different question, right? Forgive me. This is a different question. My bad. Corner point of a feasible region. This is clear, right? Convex. Yeah. Corner point of a feasible region is determined by the following system equations. This is a linear inequality, and this is the what do you call? The first quadrant. Okay, the corner points are given here 0 0 5 0 3 4 0 5. Z is given as, the objective function is given as px plus qy. All right, superb. Okay, they're both positive values, p and q. Maximum of z occurs at 2 points, 3 4 and 0 5. So let's find at the first point. I'll get z max equals to 3p and this q, right? So 4q. One more time at the other point, we'll get z max as 0 5 as simply 5q. Z max means they both will be equal in nature. So I get 3p plus 4q equals to 5q. Difference you take, I get 3p equals to q. 5q minus 4q is q. Answer is option D. 87th one, option D. Next, question number 88. Corner point of feasible region are given. Objective function is also given as z equals to px plus qy. They're saying that maxima occurs at 2 points. So we get here again same thing, 15p plus 15q equals to 0 plus 20q. Put the values of the coordinates in the objective function. Solve it over here. Moving this on this side, we get 15p equals to 5q, right? Difference will be 5q. 5 3s means I get q value as 3p. Option C is correct. Same answer. Okay, same answer. Moving on. Coordinate points are given. Objective functions. Then minimum will occur where? Let's find the values of the z at the coordinate points. So we have 0 2 3 0. Z is given as what? 4x 6y. 4x and 6y. 0, 2, 3, 0, and the other points are 6, 0 and 6, 8. Anything else? And we have one more 0, 5 as well. 0, 5 as well, correct? Yeah, find it here. I get 12, 6 into 2 is 12. We get 4 into 3 is again 12. Okay, 6 into 4 is 24. And over here we have something bigger value. I'm looking for minimum. So don't worry about this. It'll be a bigger value. And if you check 6 into 5, again don't worry about this, it'll be 30. So bigger value. So minimum is only 12. So Z minimum is 12. And where does it occur? At the line joining, for all the points which is on the line joining the points 0, 2 and 3, 0. The Z minimum will occur at all the points on the line joining the points 2, 0 and 3, 0. So any point on the line segment joining 2, 0 and 0, 2 and 3, 0. So option D is the right choice. Same goes with maxima also. If you have 2 points as maxima, means the maxima will occur at every point on the line joining the given 2 corner points. 90. The corner points of a feasible region is given. They're asking us the maximum value of the objective function. Find the Z. 4x plus y is there at each of the points. So for 0, 0, it will be 0. 0, 50. It will be what? 50 into y, right? So 50 as y, so it will be 50. 30, 0. 30 into 4, so 120. And we have 20, 30. So 20 into 4 is what? 80 plus 30 will be what? 110. Maximum is 120. This is your Z max. Z max. Got it? It's a PYQ. 91. A linear programming problem. In the linear programming problem, the objective function is always what? Of course, linear function. Name itself says linear, right? Option is C. Okay? May 23 paper. Next we are moving to the differential equations. Here the questions are either of the kind on integrating factor or number of arbitrary constants or your order and degree problem. Okay, understand this, degree will not exist if the derivative is a function of something else, means the function is defined in terms of derivative which is not a polynomial, then degree will not exist. For degree to exist, the derivative should be in the function of only polynomial. Sine of some derivative, cos of some derivative, log of some derivative, exponential function of some derivative will be, for example, so if you have e power dy by dx, log of dy by dx, we have sine of dy by dx, cos of dy by dx. Any form, second order, third order, first order, whatever it is. Okay, it can be, let's say d square y dx square, we have dy by dx, or d cube y dx cube. Any form of the derivative is there, first order, second order, third order, whatever it is. If it is present, means in these cases degree will not exist. Degree does not exist. Degree will not exist. Everything other than that means you should have only polynomial function of the derivative. Then in that cases you'll have degree existing in nature. Now for this question, integrating factor they are asking, this is going to be a LDE, of course, linear differential equation. This is the form where y is a dependent variable. Y is a dependent variable. Integrating factor is given by e power integration of p dx. What is going to be p over here? This part over here. This is called as p, and this is called as q. So e power p dx. So basically integration of e power cot x dx, e power log sin x. So e and log are inverse function, cancels the effect. We have answer as only sin x, option A. Got it? Y is a dependent variable. This is the form e power p dx as the integrating factor. Next, integrating factor of the given differential equation, again LDE. What is the p over here? The p value is simply 2. E power 2 dx. What is the answer? E power 2x. Dx integration is x, right? So answer is B. Previous one was A. 94. Same integrating factor of this particular case. This is your p, because y is again what? If x was your dependent variable, then it will become p dy. If you have this form, right? Then your is given as e power p dy, and p will be a function of y. P will be a function of, it will be in terms of y. Okay, check here, e power, what is this? Secant of x dx. Answer is what? E power log of secant x plus tan x. How can we say that, sir? What is this? Basically a formula. E power log will cancel the effect. Answer will be what? Secant x plus tan x. This is going to be your integrating factor. So answer is option C. So far so good? Yes. Moving on. 95. Same thing, integrating factor again. Dependent variable is y, so your p value is going to be what? X over here, so 1 by x. E power p dx, same thing, e power 1 by x dx. I get this as e power ln x. Answer will be what? E and ln cancels the effect. Answer is only x. Option D. Option D. Actually, what happened, you will see one thing. So the question, when we started in differential equation, the first option was A, next became B, next we got C, and next we got D. I didn't plan it like this, but it happened. Okay, something that I noticed right now while solving this question. So A, B, C, D for the last 4 questions, and this is the end of your differential equation. I've taken only these 4 problems, but I wanted to do some more on the degree as well. So I've taken the question from the question bank. Okay, check here. First question is on the differential equation order. Order depends upon, what is order? Highest derivative. Check here, y double dash is there. Double dash means second derivative. Answer is what? Option C. 25 is option C. Getting it? The highest derivative represents the order. So that is second derivative. Answer is 2. Degree they are asking. Check first of all, it is in terms of only polynomial derivatives. Okay. So we get here degree. Highest derivative is 3. Y triple dash. Y triple dash means dqy upon dx cube, and the power for this is given as 4. It means this will be your degree. Hence your answer is option C. Check. Find the number of arbitrary constant in the particular solution. Very important, 2 keywords: arbitrary constant and particular solution. All of us, even sometimes me also, we focus on this particular answer and this one. Arbitrary constant, sir, and third order. When we are looking for third order means dqy upon dx cube. If you integrate this, you'll get what? You have to integrate it how many times? Once, twice, and thrice. You'll get constant C1, C2, and C3. So you'll have 3 arbitrary constants. You'll have 3 arbitrary constant. But when? In the case of general solution, in the case of only general solution. So when you are writing the general solution, you will have 3 constants, but in this case they have said what? Particular solutions, means they have already been converted into the values now, so hence the answer will be what? D. There are no constants anymore because you already used the boundary condition whichever was given in the question, and the answer is 0, not 3. Because number of constant will depend upon the order, correct, but where? In the general solution, not in the particular solution. Answer is 27D. Clear? End of your differential equation. Have a look. Moving on. So 3 extra questions over there. So if you check here, I ended this as 95. So total becomes 98 over here. This is actually 99, but doesn't matter. 3 extra questions I've taken. I just realized I had to take some questions on the order as well, because that is very relevant for our syllabus. Even for CET, it becomes very relevant. 3D, last chapter. This is your last chapter. Let's solve this. Alpha, beta, gamma are the direction angles. So basically, for any vector that you have, if the vector is like this, no, this is alpha, this here is beta, and this here is gamma, with x, y, z axis, with x, y, and z axis. Then what are they asking? They're asking us DCs. They're asking us DCs, given by what? Cos alpha, cos beta, and cos gamma. Option C, correct. Move on. Okay, next. A line makes equal angles with coordinate axis. It means alpha equals to beta equals to gamma. Okay, equals to gamma. What is the DCs? Let's find your DCs. So we'll have here cos of alpha equals to cos of beta equals to cos of gamma. This is given as L, M, n are equal, L is cos alpha, M is cos beta, N is cos gamma. We have a property L square, M square, N square equals to 1. Okay, for the values now, we'll get here 3 times of L square equals to 1. Hence, L square equals to 1 by 3. Hence, L equals to what? Plus minus 1 upon root 3. So here this is nothing but your M also or N also, which is nothing but cos alpha, cos beta, cos gamma as plus minus 1 by root 3, plus minus 1 by root 3 and plus minus 1 by root 3. Answer is B. Next, moving on. 98. Line makes an angle 60 degree with y axis means beta is 60 degree, with z axis means gamma 60 degree, with x axis they are asking us which angle. So this is going to be alpha is equals to what? We all know cos alpha, cos square alpha, cos square beta and cos square gamma equals to 1. L square, M square, N square equals to 1 sum. Right here cos square alpha plus this value cos 60 the square, right? Cos 60 the square means 1 by 2 the square. And over here cos 60 again 1 by 2 the square. This will become what? Cos square of alpha 1 by 4 plus 1. This will become 2 by 4, no? So 1 minus 2 by 4. I have taken the sum and moved on this side. Okay, this is nothing but 1 by 2. So I get cos square alpha as 1 by 2. It means cos alpha is plus minus 1 by root 2. We'll only consider what angle? Plus. Reason is what? I'm looking for the positive x-axis, right? I'm looking for the acute angles. I can take both plus and minus sign over here, but I'm looking for only the acute angles. Okay, so only plus I've taken. Alpha will become pi by 4 or 45 degrees. So A. Cos is 1 by root 2 when it is at 45 degrees or pi by 4. Equation of a line parallel to x-axis. DCs are 1, 0 and 0. Passing through the point, through the origin. So x minus 0 upon 1, y minus 0 upon 0 and z minus 0 upon 0. So x by 1, y by 0, z by 0. Option B is correct. That's simple. Correct? Next, 100th problem. 100th problem. The angle between the lines whose direction ratios are ABC and A. Okay, this one. This is your DR number 1. A, B, C, and the number 2 is what? DR number 2. So B minus C, comma, C minus A, comma, A minus B. So we have the formula for angle, remember? Cos theta is given by A1, A2 plus B1, B2 plus C1, C2 divided by root of A1 square, B1 square and C1 square into A2 square, B2 square and C2 square. So I hope we don't have to go till this end, otherwise it will be very, very difficult. So we'll just try to find the dot product over here. We'll find the dot product over here. Check, means product of this with this. So start with the numerator first. So I get cos theta. Check here, numerator. A times of B minus C plus B times of C minus A, C minus A and C times of A minus B. Okay, so what I'm getting over here, please check. I'll get, if I do the expansion one more time, forget about the denominator right now. Check. I'll get this as AB minus AC. I'll get plus BC minus AB. B into A will be AB only, plus CA minus BC actually. Check this out, AB cancels, AC and CA cancels, BC and BC cancels. So I'm getting cos theta as 0 by something. So basically cos theta is 0. It means theta value is what? Theta value is what? 90 degrees or pi by 2. Answer is D. Answer is D. Usually, basically, I have done too many steps in this question. You just simply find this value directly, you get the answer. You don't have to write the denominator. But I want to show you the right approach, because some of you might be, not prepared that well. Okay, you will not know how this result comes. So my job is to tell you as well how we get that response. This is not ignored over here. This is not ignored over there, okay? Cos angle formula is this only. Since this numerator is 0 and we know that actually that question will be coming as 90 degree only. That's why we ignore the denominator and we simply go with this formula. What is that? A1, A2, B1, B2 and C1, C2 should be equal to 0 for what? For the case of perpendicular lines. But that is for perpendicular lines when it is given 0. In this case, we are looking to find that it is 0, right? That's why I took the whole approach. So somebody who is thinking that, sir, why you are doing all of that? I can just simply use the numerator. No, that's what I've used over here. But I don't want you to be making a conceptual mistake. That's why everything is important. Question number 101. The line passing through the points, this, okay. So this is the point A and the point B. Okay, line passing like this. Can I write the vector AB? Can I write the vector AB? 2 minus 4 minus 2i cap, 3 minus 7 minus 4j cap and 4 minus 8 will be what? Minus 4k cap. 3 minus 7 is minus 4, 4 minus 8 is minus 4. And this also C and D. C and D. Same points. I can write vector CD also. 1 minus k I cap, 2 minus minus 2 will become plus 4 j cap and 5 minus 1 will become what? Plus 4 k cap, right? Plus 4 k cap. We know that they are parallel means that vector AB will be what? Lambda times vector CD. Vector AB will be lambda times vector CD. Okay, sir. It means that if I take the ratio of AB to CD, I'll have this equals to lambda. Use the ratio. So minus 2 upon 1 minus k equals to minus 4 upon plus 4 equals to minus 4 upon plus 4 is equals to what? Lambda. Check carefully. From here you can get this value of lambda as minus 1. Lambda is minus 1. If you use these two, you'll get lambda value as minus 1. Now same thing, use from here to here. We'll get what? Minus 2 upon 1 minus k equals to 1 minus k equals to lambda, which is nothing but minus 1. Use minus 2 equals to what? Minus 1 times of 1 minus k, cross multiplication, minus and minus cancels. So I have here this value as 2 equals to 1 minus k. It means k equals to 1 minus 2, which is how much? Minus 1. K value is how much? Minus 1. Check. Option D is correct. Option D is correct. Okay. Now this is the end of your lecture on the MCQs of your preparation of PU2 pre-boards. It's for pre-boards. Okay. Now, so how many questions I've covered? 101 plus 3. Total I have covered 104 questions. I've covered 104 questions total. Yes. This is the end of the lecture. What next? For everyone who is writing KCET 2026, do not forget to take the ABHYAS test series. It's very important for practicing questions, which is other than your PYQs. Different varieties are there. And how many questions are going to be there? 35 mock tests. Each has 60 questions. Think of the practice. 35 into 60. For which subject? PCMB. Okay. This includes everything. Full length test and your part test also. Getting it? And alongside that you get also PYQ tests. The last 10 years of PU2 PYQ test also you get at a price of 1499, recommended by your seniors, your toppers. Okay, you can see that outstanding rank they've got last year. So if you are serious about your preparation of KCET, take ABHYAS right now. Otherwise, you will not have time to solve the question. You will take ABHYAS late. I know you will take it anyway. This is the best test series right now for KCET. Why? Because at Deeksha for last 25 years we've been producing toppers and rankers of KCET, right? So the experienced team of last 25 years has worked behind this particular test series. So you got to understand that it's very important if you are writing your KCET in 2026. Okay, so this is the end of your lecture where I talked about your top 104 questions, MCQs plus fill in the blanks, all the one marker for your preparatory. for your preparatory, of course, in maths. You all know me, I'm your Ankit Sir, and I take care of mathematics on our channel Deeksha Karnataka. So do watch my sessions if you're serious about your preparation. Okay, if you're just having fun, then still watch it, you'll learn something, right? So that's it for this session, guys. And if you're new here, do not forget to subscribe our channel Deeksha Karnataka. It's for your benefit. Otherwise, if you don't subscribe, something might be missing. I'm telling you, the efforts that we are putting, the efforts you are putting will not be there. Okay, so subscribe right now and see your marks, rise high and high by being consistent in our classes, by consistent in the process that we are following, and take ABHYAS if you're writing KCET. If you want to be the king of KCET, over here, this is the last year's batch. We had a get together. You can also come if you do well this year, and we'll have a nice time together. Okay, so this is it for this particular class. I'll see you in the next session. Till then, take care. Bye bye.